was the shadow of Krishna. Who is the shadow? Maya. Even Maya was sitting shadow of Krishna. Where Krishna is there, there is no shadow. The shadow is there, there is no Krishna. Krishna is light. So he saw Krishna with all his Maya, his creation, material creation, everything Vyasadeva behold. And he was very happy. He took the blessings of the Lord. Then he understood that I have to compose Bhagavatam now. I have to glorify the Lord Krishna, the Supreme Personality of Godhead. In that way, Vyasadeva began the Bhagavata, and the first pastime, in the second and the third pastime, in the first canto, is the pastimes of the Pandavas. The Pandavas are the greatest devotees of Lord Krishna, because Krishna was their messenger, Krishna was their friend, Krishna was their guru, Krishna was their charioteer, Krishna was their sevaka, Krishna was everything to them. The Pandavas, great devotees. So, after the battle of Kurukshetra was over, Bhima hit Duryodhana below the waist, on the thigh, though it was against the code of battle. But so Duryodhana was slowly dying on the battlefield. So when he was dying, at that time, Ashwatthama wanted to take revenge. So he went into the camp of the Pandavas in the night, and all the 5 remaining sons of Draupadi, they were sleeping. And Ashwatthama mercilessly beheaded them, cut their heads. All the 5 sons of Draupadi in the night. And he brought their heads to Duryodhana. So Duryodhana will be happy by that revenge. But Duryodhana was not happy. Duryodhana said, I don't want this. This is very heinous crime you have committed. So then he threw those heads. And then he knew that now I will have a big problem from Arjuna. Meanwhile, in the morning when they got up and there was a big row crying in the camp of the Pandavas, everyone was crying. Draupadi was totally heartbroken. She fainted because only 5 sons were remaining of the whole Vamsha, of the Kuru dynasty, the Kuru Vamsha. They have died. So Draupadi was crying, and Arjuna became so angry. Krishna was also present. Arjuna told Draupadi, he lifted his Gandiva bow and he said that I will wipe the tears from your eyes only after I kill Ashwatthama. And I will bring his head and you can stand on his head and take bath. Then only this death will be neutralized. So after comforting Draupadi in that way, he sat on his chariot, and Krishna again became his charioteer. He was lucky to have Krishna at that time also, because Ashwatthama was very, very dangerous. Ashwatthama had the biggest weapon in Mahabharata which nobody had. What is the name of that weapon? The Brahmastra. The Brahmastra is such a terrible weapon, it can destroy the whole universe when it is released. But fortunately the Brahmastra only released on one victim, and the Brahmastra destroys only that victim to what it is released for. It is millions of times more powerful than the atom bomb. With the scientists have discovered, the atom bomb can destroy only one country. The Brahmastra can destroy the whole universe. But on the same hand, the mantra science is so subtle that this atom bomb can kill all innocent citizens also when it is released. But Brahmastra can be released only on one target. Very, very precise. Vidya, mantra vidya, dhanu vidya. So Ashwatthama immediately got his horses and was riding fast, running away because he could not defeat Arjuna. So he was running. Ultimately his horses got tired and he was looking here and there, and Krishna and Arjuna were closing the gap and they almost reached him. At that time Ashwatthama's only option is the Brahmastra. So he took the Brahmastra. Unfortunately, Ashwatthama did not know how to retract the Brahmastra. He knew only how to release it. His father did not teach him the balance, actually, Dronacharya. So he released the Brahmastra on Arjuna, and there was a very huge light in the sky. It spread in all directions, and the whole universe became fearful. The demigods and the higher planets, they also became fearful, and everybody was crying, what will happen? It will all get destroyed. So ultimately Arjuna also became fearful, seeing the Brahmastra. Because even though Arjuna had the Brahmastra, he had never seen the power of the Brahmastra. So he immediately turned to Krishna, my dear Krishna, please, please, what is this? Please help me. You are the protector of all your devotees. So Krishna said, Ashwatthama has released the Brahmastra. So my dear Arjuna, you cannot sit silent now. The only way is you have to counteract it with your Brahmastra. Only a Brahmastra can be counteracted with another Brahmastra. So Arjuna took his Gandiva bow and he chanted the mantras, and he released his own Brahmastra, and the fierce glare of the second Brahmastra collided with the fierce first Brahmastra, and there was a big energy, great circle which covered all the outer space. After the collision of both the Brahmastras, it covered all the universe, all the three worlds, and then because of the collision, all the three planetary systems were going to be destroyed. So Krishna said, Arjuna, please retract both the Brahmastras now. Otherwise everything will be finished. So Arjuna retracted Ashwatthama's Brahmastra and his own Brahmastra. And then Ashwatthama could not do anything. Immediately Arjuna captured Ashwatthama like a lion. He captures a lion and bound him with the ropes and threw him inside the chariot and took him to Draupadi. And when he was crying, Draupadi was still lamenting for the loss of her sons, and he threw Ashwatthama to Draupadi's feet and said, now I will kill him. I will revenge the death of our sons. But Draupadi, she being a very good-hearted woman, she said, no Arjuna, I don't want his mother Kripi to cry in the same way I am crying now for my sons. I don't want her to cry. Please don't kill. Ultimately, whoever he is, he is a Brahmana. Though he is not a Brahmana, those who are born in a family of Brahmanas, but those who kill or commit sins, they are known as Brahmana Bandhus. Not technically Brahmana. Brahmana Bandhu, Juje Bandhu, like that. So he is Brahmana Bandhu, but Brahmana Bandhu also should not be killed. So you please let him go, because killing a Brahmana may destroy the whole Kshatriya dynasty. So Yudhishthir also was very merciful. He supported Draupadi and Nakula, Sahadeva, Satyaki. Though when Arjuna caught Ashwatthama, Krishna tested Arjuna. Arjuna, why don't you kill him now? He is a killer, he should be killed. Otherwise he will suffer in this life. If you kill him, then he will get a good destination. So, but Arjuna had taken him to Draupadi. So ultimately then Krishna and the other ladies, Yudhishthir, they all felt like that. But Bhima was very angry. Bhima took his club and, you think whatever you want, I will go kill him now. I will avenge this death. In the Bhagavad Gita it is said 6 kinds of aggressors should be killed immediately. One who, what are the 6 kinds of aggressors? One who steals our land, one who attacks us with weapons and blood, one who kidnaps our life, one who gives us poison, one who tries to take away all our wealth. I think there are 6 kinds of Hatatainas. They can be killed. We don't get any karmic reaction according to the Vedas. So, Bhima said, I will kill him now, immediately. So now Bhima's anger, it is very difficult to stop. So Lord Krishna, on one hand, he had to console and pacify Arjuna and Draupadi. On the other hand, he had to pacify Bhima. So Lord Krishna could not do it with 2 hands. So Lord Krishna manifested 4 hands. See, with 2 hands he is holding Bhima, and with 2 hands he is consoling Arjuna. So the Vishnu form is always present in Krishna form. Krishna is the original Vishnu, Narayan. He can manifest 4 hands anytime he wants. So then Krishna, he stopped Bhima, and with the other 2 hands he spoke to Arjuna. Oh Arjuna, Bhima is right. As per that, he is an aggressor, so he should be killed. On the other hand, Draupadi is also right. He should be forgiven. So, you should do both by following the scriptures. So Arjuna understood Krishna's secret indication. And Arjuna, there is a Siddhanta in Sanskrit that for a man who is honored, dishonor is actually worse than death. So if you dishonor that person, that is actually good as killing him, because he cannot show his face again to this world. Nowadays people are shameless. Dishonor is nothing, it is so cheap to get dishonored. But in the Vedic time, dishonor was a very big thing. It was like worse than death. So he got dishonored. So only way to dishonor him was to shave his head to maintain some tufts of hair. He shaved in between like that. Arjuna was an expert shaver with the sword only. He didn't need a blade or shaved the head of Ashwatthama, and all the power of Ashwatthama was in the head, in the conch, that Shankar, which he had on his head. He removed that Shankar, and Ashwatthama became very weak and lustreless. He lost all his luster, he became very pale, and he was thrown out of the camp like a slave, and all his honor was lost. And he was looking like totally gone. Pathetic. He could not show his face again. Even now Ashwatthama is living, but he is hiding. Some people saw him in Gujarat. Some people saw Himalayas. They say this 80 man, big footprints, snowman. Some people see him in different places. Actually, you will be surprised, but Ashwatthama is going to become the Vedavyasa of the next Kali Yuga. Next Dwapara Yuga, next Treta Yuga, next cycle, he is now getting rectified. He is becoming improved now. And gradually he will become a devotee, and he will become the Vyasa, the next Chatur Yuga. So Krishna knew all these things, so he got released, but still he maintained that grudge. So after the Pandavas became pacified, and all the rites of those 5 sons were done, and the rishis, and then Yudhishthira Maharaj wanted to do Ashwamedha, 3 Ashwamedha Yajnas. He did not have wealth, so he sent Arjuna to the Himalayas, where the there was a king who had performed a lot of sacrifice in the Himalayas. So there was a lot of gold lying there. Krishna sent Arjuna to get that gold, so that the sacrifices can be performed very nicely. So in that way that is why Arjuna's name became Dhananjaya. Dhananjaya means he got the gold, and he came and Yudhishthira did 3 Ashwamedha Yajnas, and after that Lord Krishna said, now I will leave for Dwarka, because my devotees in Dwarka are also suffering my separation. I have to go, and everybody was crying, everybody was trying to stop Krishna from going. But just as Krishna was sitting himself in a chariot, about to go, another big tragedy happened. Very big tragedy. Suddenly, everybody was looking at the beautiful form of Krishna and appreciating and absorbed in meditating on his beauty. At that time, suddenly they heard the loud crying of Uttara. She was the wife of Abhimanyu, Arjuna's son. Protect me, hey Krishna, Pahimam, Pahimam, Rakshamam, Rakshamam. Krishna, protect me, protect me. So everybody was looking at her. What happened? He said, Ashwatthama, he has released the Brahmastra again. And this time he has released it on whom? On my womb, on my son. He is still in the womb. He is the only the only heir, only son remaining of our whole dynasty who can continue to rule the earth. So he wants to kill. Oh Krishna, let this Brahmastra kill me, but please protect my son. Krishna looked at the Pandavas, he looked at everyone. He knew that there was no time. The Pandavas, even with all their, even the moment if Arjuna would again release his Brahmastra, it would be too late, because the Brahmastra already had released very close to the womb of Uttara. So Krishna said, now only one who can protect her is me. Only I am the only one who can protect her from the Brahmastra. So immediately Krishna took his Sudarshan Chakra to full potency. And Krishna, being the master of all the yogis, he can assume, become smaller than the smallest, bigger than the biggest. Anima, Lakima, all the siddhis Krishna has. So he compressed himself in a very small form. He entered into the womb of Uttara. Imagine the womb is not a kite, a good clean place. It is, of course the photo is very clean, but it is not like that. It is full of blood and other things. So Krishna even went in the impure place. He said, I have taken the promise not to take weapons, but what is the use of this promise if my devotees are killed? My main name is Bhakta Vatsala, and I will keep this name even though I lose my reputation for taking a weapon. I don't care. For my devotees I will do anything. So he took that chakra in one hand and the dada, the mace in the other hand. And when the Brahmastra reached Uttara's womb, actually it was already very late. It burned up the whole embryo, and Parikshit's body also got burned, charred, almost became lifeless. Still the soul did not leave. At that time, the Lord glanced on Parikshit and he gave him a new body. What is the surprise? He is giving body to all souls in his creation. So what is the surprise he can give a new body?
Soul is not taken here.
Yes. Yeah. The soul did not leave the body. Because the soul was not feeling the pangs of that fire of the Brahmastra, because the soul was seeing Krishna face to face. Even the Brahmastra was there. When you have the Lord, you don't feel the effect. So he was simply looking at the beauty of the Lord. He knew that now the Lord is coming and protecting. So this Brahmastra cannot be neutralized by anyone, but the Lord used a very special kind of force. It is called a centrifugal force in science. If you see, he was rotating his maze. It was very fast. And he created an outer going current. Millions of times in a second he was moving his maze. And because of the centrifugal maze, the power of the Brahmastra was neutralized. It melted and not finished forever. So nobody can do this except the Lord. So then Parikshit, being the lucky one, he had the darshan of the Lord in the womb. Every one of us, for 7 months we are unconscious in the womb, and the last 2 months we pray to the Lord. But here Parikshit could pray directly to the Lord, because the Lord was present in the womb. And then he protected Parikshit. So he came out, and then again he boarded the chariot. He never left the chariot, he expanded himself. So Kunti Maharani, the mother of the Pandavas, she got so much attracted to Krishna that she came to Krishna and she composed very beautiful verses in the Bhagvatam, the first time to glorify Krishna. She said, Nama Pankajanabhaya, Nama Pankajamaline, Nama Pankajanetraya, Namaste Pankajangrahe. So that way she prayed, Namaste Purushaitvadyam Maya Javani Achanam. Oh my Lord Krishna, you have covered the eyes of these people in this world by a curtain of Maya. So they don't know you as the Supreme Lord, even though you are wandering among them. You have come here, you are wandering, but still they don't understand you. But you are full of lotuses. Your eyes are like a lotus, your garlands are lotus. You have a lotus in your hand, your navel is like a deep lotus, your lotus feet are like lotus. Your beauty is astounding in the whole universe. My dear Lord, till long you stayed in Hastinapur. By your glance, this whole planet was so auspicious. We felt like staying here, living here. But now you are leaving. I am feeling this whole Hastinapur, even though we are ruling the whole earth, this will all become a nightmare for us. It will become like a jail. We will not be able to live without you. You are everything for us. We will not be able to live without you. So my dear Lord, I ask you for one benediction, Kunti said. Kunti asked for a very, very peculiar benediction. Nobody has ever asked. I don't think we also have the courage to ask that thing from the Lord. Kunti said, Vipada santu tashashva tatra tatra jagadguru bhavato darshanam yasyat apunar bhava darshanam. That my dear Lord, now Uttara was being attacked, so you stayed there. Yeah, and when we were in the forest, you came. And when Durvasa Muni came with his thousands of followers, wanted to curse, you came to protect us. You came to protect us everywhere. When Arjuna was in danger from the weapons of Karna and Dronacharya, and you were protecting him. When we were in need, you were there. But now when we are happy and settled, you are leaving us. So my dear Lord, why are you making us settled? Please always give difficulties in our life, so that you will always be there. Actually, the real calamity was not when Duryodhana attacked. Now the real calamity has come now. When Duryodhana was there, at least you were always there with us. We want to have more Duryodhanas. Let there more difficulties in our life. Actually, difficulties are ended for the Pandavas. Now, even the whole planet, by the mercy of Krishna. So, then Kunti said, please break off my affection to this world so that I can also become your pure devotee, unalloyed devotee. I thought that I am the protector of the Pandavas, but actually you are the protector. You have shown. I am the mother. You are the mother. So let my attraction flow to you like the Ganga. Ganga is flowing. You put a big stone. The Ganga is flowing. You put a big stone. Will Ganga stop? No. Ganga will find the way from below the stone side somewhere. Similarly, some obstacles come in the life of the devotee. Still, the attraction to the Lord will not be less. So let my attraction be like that to you. That way Kunti prayed, and then after Kunti prayed, Yudhishthira came to Krishna and got the hand of Krishna very lovingly. Krishna, you cannot leave now. Please come down and stay for a few months more. So Krishna, being very obliged to his pure devotees, Krishna again came. Actually, Krishna had a purpose why he came back. Everything that Krishna does, he has a multi-purpose. His pastimes, so he came, and the problem was that Yudhishthira, after killing this war, Yudhishthira was very, very perturbed, very disturbed. Yudhishthira was feeling, I am the cause for killing so many thousands and thousands upon men. If I atone for millions of lives, still I will not be able to atone, because I have killed so many husbands, I have killed so many sons, I have killed so many fathers, and I have killed so many brothers. Millions of soldiers on Kurukshetra were killed just because of Duryodhana, and Yudhishthira thought he is the cause. Always the great devotees feel that. If they are some even indirect cause for something, they feel like that. So Yudhishthira was lamenting. He said, I have become the enemy of so many women. These women become all widows. And how will I face them? I mean, all the soldiers, how much pain they must be undergoing. It is just like a dirty water cannot be filtered by mud. And just like a wine-stained pot, it cannot be cleaned by wine. Similarly, I cannot counteract this aparad by doing any sacrifices. I cannot do this. I don't know what to do. Then Lord Krishna. Actually, Lord Krishna, who is sitting in everyone's heart, he could have removed the lamentation of Yudhishthira. But the Lord Krishna wanted Yudhishthira's lamentation to go by the mercy of the great devotee of Krishna. What is his name? What is his name? Bhishma Devi. It's the greatest devotee of Lord Krishna. So Lord Krishna wanted to glorify Bhishma, and he wanted Bhishma's Upadesh, his instructions, to destroy the grief in the heart of Yudhishthira, so that Yudhishthira will become pacified. Bhishma, on the other hand, he has got this Vardhan of Ichha Mrityu. He would die only when he wants. The Shantanu, his father, gave him that benediction. So Bhishma was putting it to good use, not to bad use. Bhishma was waiting. After Kurukshetra's battle, he was all pricked by Arjuna's arrows. Imagine, if one pin pricks us, how much pain we get. He is being pricked by so many arrows. But in spite of all this pain, he was such a great devotee. He was always thinking of Lord Partha Sarathy, of Krishna, who is riding Arjuna's chariot. He was always meditating. And he was feeling so much pain. But he said, I will only leave when I see Krishna. I want Krishna to be present in my last moment of my life. Prana prayana samayeka vabiktavatai kantavarodhana vido smaranam kutaste. My dear Lord Krishna, if you are present in the last moment, then my exam of my life is successful. So either the Lord personally should be present, or His name should come from our lips. Because for us, we are ordinary devotees, Lord will not come personally. Vishnu, the Lord came Himself. But we have the Lord in the form of the name. So the name should come in our tongue. The name is the Lord Himself. So, Bhishma, since Krishna knew that Bhishma is very happy seeing the opulence of the Pandavas now, so Krishna told Yudhishthira, make a nice